catch me out your bucket naked. Fresh draws, them dead stock J's for the casket. Pressing up on these that owe me and I got to have it. Wake up and cake up cause it's only right. Soon as the sun go down, the freeze come out and they gon' dress in something tight. I'm trying to dig deep, ginger ale. Keep me in the zone all night long till the clock strikes 12. One more then I'm out of the front door on a mission like a Waffle House crew for the 247. Man, I'm just trying to get paid and make it what he hate. I got up to come down. Trying to get up to come down. Got to play it by the pound. The gold with the lax and the crown. Make it with them come around. Trying to get up to come down. Booming like a sub underground. The whole city here is around. We all on the get up to come down. This for them players in those gator belts. Getting cheese like patty milk.
And now for the Jays, George Springer. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there. Take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. On the ground right side. In time to Bush. 2 away here in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Up the middle, Swanson. Over to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half. Half of the inning. Here's Nico Horner. And the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Well, he was right up on the plate, so even a small misfire is enough to send him to first.
Fastball for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another.
Horner on the go. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece and the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. Now a long throw to first. In half up to hit. The half daddy. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball one. Horner off of first with 2 away. Next one misses. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Corner around second. Heads for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Isaac Paredes now. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Second inning set to go. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Shota back to work. Back to right. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up. 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Spencer Horwitz. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the rookie third baseman, Addison Barger. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out. A couple of singles back to back. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays. Here's Mike Tauchman. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground, out to short. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And a foul ball left side. Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Varsho hauls it in, 2 away. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. That one missed. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
And that here at Wrigley Field, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Ernie Clement. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Blue Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, George Springer. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one ripped, and it goes just foul. Top of the 3rd, no score. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw, and it gets away. Bichette digs in now. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Springer, the base runner at first with one out. And this one bounces away from Amaya. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Bush drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third, now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. 0-1 now. And this is inside. That's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Barker makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Bellinger takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch. Runner on at first with one gone. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And there's a ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Happ in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. The Cubs looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. He's got it. Here comes the throw. And next for the Cubs, Isaac Paredes. And there's the strike. Bellinger over at second. Suzuki on at first with 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
One ball.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Start of the fourth. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but He did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Varsho swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
This to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Happ fires it in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. Go ahead run on base. Now Spencer Horwitz. On the ground, 2-ball. Over to Swanson. He turns it. On the Bush. It's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And that one fouled off. The Jays with a chance to score first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the friendly confines. And now the DH, Mike Tauchman. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Michael Bush, the next to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Field 2. Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, the last place you want to miss with a splitter is near the top of the zone like that because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But, hey, it worked that time. He got away with it. But sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. To second, there's Bichette. And the inning is over. Cubs. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, number 9. Shota back to work. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Swanson fires over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
The pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. In time to Bush. And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Out there to center. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And he's got a double. Bichette gets a chance to hit. And a swing and a miss.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Got him swinging for the play. Couldn't catch up to the heat. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Nico Horner out of the bullpen for the Jays. Genesis Cabrera.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. One down, here comes Cody Bellinger. That one in there across the letters. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. He swings and fouls one off. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 6th inning coming up. Still back here at Wrigley Field, top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The line to kick the pitch. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Go ahead run on base, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. Tags the runner. And 2. In time to first for the double play. And the batter now, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Pretty frugal guy. He is with the pitch count in this one.
Grounder might be 2. On to second, they get 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th. And here is Ian Happ. And there's a foul ball.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
And a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Clement sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. To third. Barker throws to first in time. And next is the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Spencer Horwitz. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Squeezes it. 1 down.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
That one ripped, but foul. The wind of the pitch. Bounced out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. On the ground to short. Zips it across. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And a foul ball. Cabrera, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. kicks and fires. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Fly ball to right, and that is Springer. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Shota back to work. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done.
Keegan Thompson on the pitch out of the pen here. Here's George Springer. Late on that fastball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Up the middle, Swanson. There's 1.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's in there. And it's 0-2. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Finds his way through, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. There's a swing and a miss.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. Heading for the plate. He will score, and the Cubs take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run.
Chris Bassett gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And a foul ball. Hat on its second with 2 down. Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run. New inning getting started. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk. And here it comes. Swings and misses.
0-1.
That's strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Paredes zips it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
So up next, Dalton Varsho. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
In the air to left center. Makes the grab for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So they're down to their final out. Spencer Horwitz next up for the Blue Jays. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this